Ruth Anderson here with Enlightened World Network. We're bringing you our guided meditation for the day with guest meditator Sally De La Rosa. Sally, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, it's my pleasure to be here. I need this as much as everybody else. So love to take this opportunity, and this one's your way for me to do it.
Great, great. Well, we'll talk about you when we're done, but you can start meditating whenever you are ready.
Okay, today we are going to do a total body muscle relaxation. Really needed for the stressful times right now. We need some extra momentum to just let our muscles go and just let them relax. And when our muscles get knotted and tied up, we experience a lot of discomfort within our bodies. And health issues can arise from this. So let's go ahead and find that very comfortable place to sit. And let's go ahead and get some of that movement out. So we want to move those fingers and those arms, get them stretched out and moving. Let's get some kinks out of the neck and the shoulders. And just kind of go to that comfort zone. So right now we're going to be envisioning that we are floating on a body of water. And the water is not cold and it's not extremely warm. It's the perfect temperature. And we feel this water moving through our toes and our fingers, coursing its way through our hair. Take some deep breaths here, and we just allow this water to surround all of our body parts, our muscles. They seem to be really in tune with the feeling of this water. And I would like to start at the tops of our heads. A lot of us have been experiencing those crown chakra headaches. So let's go ahead and relax this area first by taking in some deep breaths. Let's do 3, and breathing in. We push that air all the way up to our crown chakra. And we can see that area expanding. Feel the muscles becoming tighter and tighter. And when we are at that point where we can't take another breath in, let's go ahead and blow all that out. Any stress, any tightness, any discomfort, let's gather it all up with another breath in. With that second breath in, we'll begin to feel every muscle on our scalp, every inch of it begin to relax. And we take that third deep breath in to just relax the rest of it. Pulling anything out that may remain. Breathing at your own pace. You begin to feel the scalp tingle as energy is moving around it. Let's go ahead and move some of that beautiful healing energy to our third eye. We're going to go to that forehead and we're going to relax the muscles there. There should be no frown lines.
If you live in a qualified zip code, you may be eligible to receive USA
No
made
stress lines.
solar panels for no cost at install and get paid more than $2,039 after the panels are installed on your home.
Taking those deep breaths in, and imagine it's causing this swirling motion within the water. That swirling is going all around that third eye. And as it's swirling, it's ironing out any creases, any knots, anything that may be causing tension. And you can feel this softening of all the muscles in your forehead, around your third eye. It's continuing from the scalp and it's moving down. Taking those deep breaths in, you give every tension, every stress knot, any discomfort that you may feel, you give that over to your breath. And bringing that breath in deeply, we gather any remnants that is left and we can feel the rest of the lines in our forehead softening. There's no tension here. Everything is relaxing. Every part of it feels so much better, calmer, relaxed and released. And this is where you all of a sudden become very aware of your body. You're feeling the rest of it ache and the pains that is swirling around you. All those knots that have been claiming your body slowly, one at a time. And as you take your deep breaths in now, you feel them loosening up and getting ready for you to approach them. And with that third eye being nice and relaxed, let's go down to that throat. There are so many muscles in our throats, and when they are knotted and they are tied, that holds us back from speaking our truths. It holds us back from becoming our true divine selves. So when you are ready to release anything that may hold you back from your throat area, take that deep breath in and hold it. Count to 5. And blow out any remnants of stress or tension remaining. And let's take those deep breaths until you feel that everything is moving smoothly here. Take another deep breath in and Let's imagine that this breath is swirling around in our throat. Swirling around, and it's continuously gathering up anything that we thought we had to hold on to, anything that may have made us feel less than. Let's go ahead and take that deep breath in and blow that all out. Let's take that deep breath in again. Let's move that energy down to the heart chakra. And I know that heart chakra is usually coming along with several knots, from family issues to relationship issues to work to home, kids, family, life, all together can cause many knots here. So many people are stepping into awakenings, and it can leave this area feeling pretty jumbled up and crazy. So let's take some deep breaths in here. And just release some of that tension. Breathing in again. Try to expand that heart chakra by breathing in deeper. Letting it sit there. And then release it all out. Taking those beautiful big deep breaths in and releasing. Continues to help the flow from one chakra to another. With each breath, you should be feeling this area grow lighter and lighter, less restrained. This is the area that our families, our relationships, spirit, God, everybody resides, including the love that we have for ourselves. And that usually takes up the smallest amount of space. But just for this moment, I want you to see yourself standing right in front of you. And you are going to breathe in this big bubble of air. And let's breathe that in now. Picture ourselves surrounding this little version of us with this huge protective bubble of white light and our very own healing breath. You're clearing all the gunk, all the issues, anything that made you feel less than. Let's take that deep breath in and clear all that energy out from this little version of us. Breathing in deeply and blowing out. Imagine blowing all the issues away. Repeat this until you begin to see that little version of you standing there in nothing but divine light. About 3 breaths in, you will see the light beginning to change. The restraints that we tie to ourselves in life can absolutely have everything to do with the knots that we experience. The knots and the sore muscles and the cramps. So let's take one more deep breath in. And let's see ourselves lifting our little versions up to that upper pedestal where we should be in our divine light and our divine love. And let's set her up there where she should be. By now you should feel almost all the muscles in your heart chakra area, your shoulders, your upper back, releasing, softening, not so tense, but rather very relaxed. Let's take that deep breath in. Let's go just a little deeper to that solar plexus chakra area. When these muscles are restrained, we have very little self-confidence, self-esteem. We lack love for ourselves. Let's take a huge breath in. Direct it right to that upper abdomen area. Let's blow that part out and release. And if self-esteem, self-confidence has been your issue, take several deep breaths into this area each day. Watch how lighter and brighter it gets, more love-filled, more relaxed, and pain-free. So taking that deep breath in. If you're seeing a murky yellow color, let's blow that icky color away and imagine a beautiful bright yellow here. Something like a sunflower. The beautiful sunshine on a warm day. Yellow feathers of a beautiful bird. And I want you to take notice that even just a mere thought of something positive helps to lighten your mood and remove those knots as well. All of a sudden I can see this beautiful waterfall flowing from one chakra after the other, after the other. And I feel like we are opening some of these areas that may have been blocked to some tense muscles, some aches and pains. Let's take that deep breath in. Let's go down to that solar plexus chakra, which is a beautiful orange. And for this time of year, that's a beautiful color that is seen so many places. Let's go ahead and take those deep breaths in and direct it down to about mid-tummy range. Pulling that air in and holding it in that area. and release when you feel the need. Imagine all the muscles that run along these chakras, very relaxed, very clean, lean, beautiful, and soft. No hardness here today, no stress, no strain. Keep taking those deep breaths in, swirling that air around and around, loosening up any knots that may have taken hold, prying them out and releasing them to the universe. Taking that deep breath in, let's go ahead. Move that down to the root chakra. This is the area at this time that so many people are having issues with. A lot of people are feeling lost and disconnected, ungrounded. Taking those deep breaths in. Let's begin prying up some of that stuff that is stuck. Some stuff that has us feeling tied. That makes us feel like we are not in motion anymore. Those aches and pains of our hips and our legs, our lower backs. Imagine that we're pulling all of these things out and we're releasing those to the universe. And you can ask the universe to take these things far away from you. It's okay not to want to live in pain. Learning how to breathe is part of that. Taking those breaths in until it feels lighter. By now, some of you might feel like you need to sit a little taller. Kind of expand yourself a little bit. And that's okay. Go ahead and readjust yourself. It's all about the comfort today, the love that you are showing yourself. Let's take this down to our legs, our thighs. We're going to breathe some air into this area. You're going to release the muscles here. We're going to let them sink. We're going to let them ease into relaxation by taking deep breaths in and directing that air, every breath, to this area. Going down to our knees. You begin to feel the tension that is there being released. No pain to be left behind. Let's ask the universe to step in and take all of that from us. Let's take that deep breath further down to our ankles. Some of you that suffer from ankle issues, let's breathe that air into these areas. Taking that deep breath in and breathing. It's the pain that you are breathing out. So the more breaths that you take in this way, and the deeper they go, and the harder you push them out, the less pain you are going to be left with. So let's breathe that in. Imagining all the areas, all the muscles, all the way down from our head to our toes are all relaxing. It feels a little bit strange to us, yes, because we're not used to this. Let's continue to breathe that air in and out. Feeling every breath lessening and lessening the pain that is left behind. Tell yourselves you're worthy of feeling good. Your bodies are worthy of feeling good. For those of you that suffer from special or particular health issues, take that health issue by name. Take that deep breath in while thinking that name. And hold that breath for a moment, repeating the name of what it is that plagues you, and blow it out. For some of you, it may be heartache or heartbreak. Some may have an actual issue like migraine, heart issues, lung issues, tummy issues, joint issues. Whatever it is, put that name in the forefront of your mind and breathe into it. Let's fill it with love, with kindness and fresh air, and let it go. Just give those issues back to the universe. And the last area I want you to go to is your feet. For so many of us, we have been standing strong and tall for so long. Our feet feel like they can give at any time. So let's definitely take a deep breath in and direct that air all the way to our feet. And breathe that out. And breathing in again. I am swirling that air all around my feet. Breathing it out. And one more deep breath to kind of cleanse that area fully. Breathing in now. Let's hold that air. And when we blow out, let's see that we are blowing everything remaining out of us. Let's let that air go. At any given time when you feel like you are ready, is okay for you to start coming back. But don't forget to take those deep breaths along your way. So let's wake our toes up. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's go all the way up to our knees. Take that deep breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And let's go up to our hips. Breathing in and breathing out. Begin moving these areas as you are going through them. Let's go to your arms. Let's take that deep breath in and move those arms and those fingers. And you should be able to do so with a lot less pain. So much more relaxation. Let's go up to our heads. Take that deep breath in and fill our heads with the most beautiful breath of air. And at this time, you can start to open your eyes and move yourself around. My eyes did not want to open. There we go. Okay. I don't know about you, but I am really relaxed right now. I don't think I want to do anything else.
No, I am so relaxed. And during that, Sally, I was feeling muscles relax that I didn't even know I had.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. Sally, at one point you said for us to love those parts of ourselves that are hurting us, to send love. And I thought, how often do we ignore or try to shut out those parts of our bodies that either hurt us physically or disappoint us? And your meditation was to love those and to breathe air into those.
Absolutely. When we walk away from those issues that are hurting and we just we wind up piling more issues on top and more issues on top. And what winds up happening in the end is every time we do this procedure, and it is a procedure, we just keep piling issues on top of them. When this happens, it winds up coming out in much stronger ways, health issues and all. So if we can learn to not run from the areas that are hurting us, but love them instead, it's kind of a no-brainer. It just somehow it miraculously works.
And that was part of the relaxation too, because I wasn't in resistance.
No. Yeah. Once we take that little person, that little version of us, and put it up on that pedestal, she's kind of out of the way. So sometimes I think she acts as that blocker, no, these are mine. I need to have these, I did this knowing I shouldn't have, so I'm going to keep it. And it's just, we don't have to. We don't have to. We can relinquish that pain to the universe anytime we set our mind on it.
Okay. Well, and one other thing, when you were talking about the feet, because I don't pay much attention to my feet whatsoever.
Yes.
But in meditation the other day, Divine Mother said to me, stand in the light, stand in the light, stand in the light, stand in the light. And I thought, how interesting, because she didn't say sit in the light.
No.
She didn't say bask in the light. It was stand in the light.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how do you interpret that?
It's been my experience lately that a lot of us are up on our feet. We know that what we've been trained for, or what we have been training for years, some people for decades, is now upon us. So we're doing a lot of standing, even when we are sleeping or sitting. Spiritually, our souls are standing, and we are, I don't want to say at arms, but kind of sort of we are standing and we are ready. So that makes for the chaotic energy for a lot of people because they're not quite there yet. They've kind of dilly-dallied some time away and didn't take their gifts seriously. And so now they're almost like they bumped their heads. And I called it the Chicken Little syndrome. So for about 3 weeks, and I was victim of that at first too. I was waiting for the sky to fall. I woke up one morning and I knew we were upon something massive that is coming in. And I was waiting for the sky to fall. So, and then next thing I know, it was several people saying, hey, hey, hey. And I'm like, okay, it is the Chicken Little syndrome. We all think that the sky is going to fall, and it's not. We're just waiting for something that is present and moving in now. And I think it's a way of loving more, a way of loving life, earth, people, society, everything more. And so love has everything to do with it. It really does.
Interesting. Well, and I think that there's definitely a call to action piece of that. And I agree with you. If we're not at arms, as you said, in our rest, we're being prepared to be at arms.
Absolutely.
Total goosebumps on that one.
Yeah, people are, I mean, we've been trained for this moment for a long time. And yet it's kind of like the first proverbial snow of the year. Even though we grew up in these areas that snow like this, we still drive crazy. And there's so many accidents, so many slide offs, and it happens every year. The first snow here in Michigan, it's a record number of tow truck days because they're being pulled out of the ditches. Even though they've been trained for this, living in Michigan for most of our lives. It's the same kind of thing. We've been trained for this. And so some of us are seeing it and they're saying, okay, I'm ready. And we stand up without a thought. Other people are running around like that chicken with their head cut off. You know, like, what do I do? You've been trained for this. You know what to do. Just become silent. Listen.
And stand in the light.
Stand in the light. Absolutely.
Interesting. Well, Sally, take a moment, please, and share with us the work that you're doing with Zen Enlightenment.
Oh, my goodness. That's all of a sudden become a crazy question. Through Zen Enlightenment, we do a lot of holistic healing. So anywhere from massage therapy to spiritual and life coaching to Reiki, psychic mediumship readings, tarot readings. I have stepped into that whole path of trance mediumship, which is going kind of weirdly, but it's, yeah, that is definitely an acquired taste for sure. Classes, we teach a lot of classes to help people get up on their feet, to be at arms and be ready for whatever is coming next. And we teach people to love themselves through, I've stepped into the realm of yoga. So I'm teaching yoga 3 nights a week, and 2 spiritual integrations with your human life classes on Mondays. So even my off days have been taken. I don't have any off days anymore. I have off times.
So if somebody is living in or near Elegant, Michigan, they can find Zen Enlightenment. What about folks like us that are online? Are there any online offerings?
Yes, there is. A lot of what we can do can be offered virtually. And we even offer virtual shopping trips. We do have a Zen Enlightenment business page on Facebook where you can go to and kind of catch up on everything and leave us messages and so on. We also have a Zen Enlightenment group that you can go to and just hang with us, grow and become that spiritual being that you're sent here to be. And we offer a learning center, but that's usually from the students that are taking the classes that I offer. And we do Friday night free readings every Friday evening. So we do a lot to give back to the community. And it just seems to be more and more. And just for we're receiving an award. On the 23rd, we are going to be offered an award. We're recognized for a new business that is giving a lot back to their community.
Oh,
So
Wow.
we are receiving a beautiful plaque for our wall, and all in a year's time. I'm very proud of
Wow.
that.
Congratulations. Wow. That's amazing. Now, for those folks that don't know, Zen Enlightenment was an idea that Spirit
Yes.
loudly whispered to Sally
Mhm.
over the pandemic. And she and her partner put it into place, and it is alive and thriving.
We had 36-hour notice between both of our awakenings. Mine told me if you build it, they will come, and hers told her it was time to go look for retail space. We kind of knew what they were talking about and just ran with it.
Wow. That is spirit in motion.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. When spirit wants you to move, they remove all obstacles. Sometimes I feel like they push you down a hill.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes they
Move
do.
it.
Or sometimes they push you up a hill. I don't know.
Yes.
It happens too.
Yes.
Well, Sally, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you very much.
So, Sally, if people want to know how to find you or Zen Enlightenment, how do they do that?
Oh, absolutely. Go through Facebook for anything Zen Enlightenment. We also have Zen Enlightenment, a website that's off from Facebook. That's still in the makings. That's kind of like on our last order right now, but you can also call the phone number 269-512-7006, and that will reach us directly to the center, and see what we can do to help you, even if it's just a chat to let you know you're not losing your mind. And that has been my conversation with hundreds of people in this past year. You're not losing your mind.
Wow, what a gift. You and Tony, what gifts. Well, so much love to you, Sally, and our friends here at Enlightened World. Thank you for joining us. And I hope you are as relaxed as Sally and I both are at this
Oh my
point.
gosh.
Meditation.
I'm supposed to go physically work, and I don't see that happen.
Yeah, not so much.
No, I think I'll stick to laundry or something.
Well, thanks, friends. Take good care, and God bless. We'll see you soon.